All right, we're almost done with 2024.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
It's a good year.
Holy cow.
Hope you're all doing well out there, behaving yourselves.
What an amazing December we had.
Dude, it's insane.
I'm still ready for a nap.
There's part of me that was like almost had an empty feeling though, like the last couple of days where I didn't have like a mad list of things for me to take care of.
I know, right?
It kind of sent me a little sideways. I wasn't 100% sure what I should be doing with myself.
That's when you enjoy the or the rum coffee.
Yeah, that always helps. Yeah, for sure. Anyway, it was a doozy of a December. We love to thank you all for all the support. We can't do it without you, and you came out in droves. We put a lot of effort into December this year. We diversified it quite a bit. We started with Small Business Saturday.
Yep, Small Business Saturday on the 30th of November. And I'll tell you, business has been tough for small businesses this last year, and finally the holidays kind of helped all of us, all of our friends down in Sugar House and here in Salt Lake City. So it was a good December.
It was.
Keep it up. Keep supporting the small businesses.
Exactly. The Hope Humanitarian went really well on the second weekend that we had. I mean, we were really throwing it out there. Like we were saying, there was a lot going on.
We had an event every weekend.
The third weekend was the Neighborhood Hive vendor market. That turned out really well. We had a bunch of our local vendors that you can come and check out and get an opportunity to actually meet the makers quite often.
Our first annual art market.
That was the best one. The last dash. That was my favorite because I didn't have to work very hard.
No, that was great. Rick and Sol, our baristas,
amazing.
Seriously, you two did a fantastic job. Thank them. We thank you.
I'm thanking this orange mocha right now. It's coming down at the tail end. It's got a little
cinnamon pen design on it.
Well, there is. It looked like a banjo, which is sort of a tease. We got a special guest today, and we're pretty excited about that as well. But
that's coming for our huge January lineup. It's going to be. We're going to keep it going here.
Yeah, we're going to keep things rolling. But you guys know me. I'm kind of a banjo. I do love banjos. And we've got some really cool stuff coming.
Yeah,
we do.
So just remember, before we get to this, we have fresh bread from Mims today.
Yep, you just brought it in, and Baby's Bagels as well.
Yep.
So tomorrow you're going to wish you had those, and you're going to wish you didn't have to go try to find them somewhere other than in the kitchen.
That's right. And today, New Year's Eve, Neighborhood Hive is open until 1 p.m., and then we're closing down, so our friends and families can enjoy our presents.
Yep, come on by. I'll be here till 1.
Yep, and then tomorrow we will be closed on New Year's Day, but then after that we'll be open our regular hours again.
The rest of the week. It's good. It seems weird. I know it seems like we've had a lot of Saturdays. Our Saturday crew's been here 3 times this week. Appreciate that. Thanks, Marv, Charles. Appreciate you.
Cheers. We appreciate everybody. It's like the gratitude show.
So, the guest, our special guest today is involved in a lot of projects.
Pretty excited.
Yeah,
so
I mean, have you ever heard of like local celebrities, Hot House West?
Hot House West. Who's never heard of Hot House West?
There's I don't think I ever told you, but when Denton Brick opened up their distillery, I went over there and I was never familiar. I had never seen Hot House West before, and I was over there just like pouring shots of cold brew, and this band blew my damn mind.
You know what? That's before we knew you.
Yeah.
We were vending at that event.
Yeah, Tyler was
hilarious.
Too. Yeah, the Puerto Rican, which doesn't exist anymore. But also from Pomp and Honey, also from Josio and the Big Six. We could go on and on about all the cool stuff that this lady does, but we'd especially like to have her come out here and show you what she does. Melissa Chilinski!
Come on, Melissa!
From the Trash Moon Collective.
Where should I go?
You should go wherever you like.
Sit right behind us there, and I'm going to give you this microphone.
Wow. Look at this beautiful banjo she's packing. So you're an instructor as well, right?
I am.
So I knew this because my friend Megan, our friend Megan, down at Acoustic Music, you hang out, talk all things banjo, and do instructing there as well.
Yeah, well, not in acoustic music, but I teach privately from my house.
Okay, so you just work there.
I just work there. I just
sling banjos.
Gotcha. Exactly.
Fair enough. You want to play a jam for us?
Sure.
Cool, thanks.
You might have to hold your little microphone.
I can do that.
And then I'll sing into this one.
There we go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
My sweetheart let me know she went away, and now she's gone. I won't leave, 'cause I'm sitting on said, come back, I need you so. And now she's gone. I won't leave, 'cause I'm sitting on top of
Well, everybody else liked it too. So. Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.
What a cool job we have.
Indeed, I know, right?
Me too. Yeah.
Indeed. So that's Clawhammer style, right?
Yeah, Clawhammer style. This is a baritone banjo.
It's Bella Fleck's signature series.
It is, yeah. He designed this banjo with gold tone so that he could play with his wife, Abigail. And yeah, this is one of his many banjos he uses for their sets.
Would this be like an antique or?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can buy
Very
this from Acoustic, and but yeah, I have many banjos, and people don't know, but there are so many different kinds with different tones, and for playing different styles of banjos.
Yeah, banjo collector.
I am. Yeah, I have like 10.
Well, how long have you been playing banjo then?
I've been playing Clawhammer about 10 years.
Wow.
And Three Finger about 4.
Really? So you were more drawn to Clawhammer out the gate?
Yeah, it's just kind of the people around me played old time, so I was like, wow, that's cool. And then I always loved a lot of Three Finger players, but I just didn't take the dive into playing it until I realized I could get a lot more gigs if I played bluegrass as well. So I was like, I'm gonna learn bluegrass like the boys. And literally for 4 years I practiced like almost every day I try to practice, at least 10 or 15, 20 hours a week. And if you can do that,
things happen.
Yeah, things do happen. Practice works.
Wow.
It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
You only have to practice in days that end in Y.
Yeah.
You'll be set.
All of them.
Oh yeah, also all of them.
So I'm curious how you even got into this, how you got hooked up with Hot House West, and then the transition into the nonprofit.
Yeah. So actually my background, I studied music for a little while. I also studied science. So I have my master's in soil science. And I was in agriculture for a long time. And I love small businesses. I've worked a lot of different types of jobs and in community building. And so once I started playing music full time a couple years ago, it just felt really natural to not just focus on myself, but also nourish the community and be involved and bring people together.
That's very cool.
Yeah, it fills me. It makes it easier for me to also focus on myself because I like to give back. Part of that is selfish, I think, because it makes you feel good and makes you feel like you can focus on yourself too.
It's a very good kind of selfish.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because it grows. It branches out and it reaches a lot more people.
Yeah.
I think that's what I really... So what Derek was kind of alluding to is the Trashman Collective. Now, how did that come from Hot House West into a nonprofit, the Trashman?
Yeah, so David Baker and Nathan Royal are good friends of mine.
Yeah, great musicians.
They're great musicians. We play all the time, jazz and old time and bluegrass. And they made Hot House West, which was originally a band for over a decade in town. And they wanted to incorporate into a 501c3 to support the swing orchestra and do more community-oriented things and events and shows.
So that was kind of the bedrock of what, in order to try and make that work out and a way I kind of understand it is like you're also making it more valuable for the musicians as well, right? Mm-hmm. So that you can actually pay everybody what they, a decent amount for their shows. There's workshops as well.
Exactly, yeah. It's hard to be a musician, so I think in order to do it and have a successful career, you have to be really creative.
You gotta be diverse.
And you gotta be diverse. And so Hot House West and then the program Trashman Collective, which is my program that I direct, they were kind of a call for the acoustic music scene to come together and be more organized, and then also just be able to slowly provide more gigs, more education. Really, the idea is to build an acoustic music scene here where people don't leave, where people even come here to have successful careers that look a lot of different ways.
So that's branching out, right? You're doing jams like down at Woodbine.
Yeah, we did 52. Well, that's like all the every week. Yeah, we have over 100 community events for Trash Moon, 52 jams, and every jam at Woodbine, it's like 30 to 60 people.
And that's broken into beginners as well as advanced.
Yep.
So everyone should be comfortable. Come and hang out, even if you're, just bring your instrument.
Yeah.
If you're not comfortable, you will be the next time.
Yeah, and that's kind of the whole idea of the Trash Moon, and then Hot House West, which has it has Trash Moon Collective, Swing Orchestra, and then our record label, which is West Moon Records.
Yeah.
So the idea is that in order to build a good scene, you have to support beginners, people in the middle, and professionals. It's like this whole spectrum of people.
As well as ages.
And ages, yeah.
And you were talking about diversity, so we're going to have several Trash Moon events here.
Yeah.
Tell us about the types of music we can expect to hear.
Yeah, so...
First one, next Sunday, right? Sunday.
First one is mine.
Are you by yourself?
I'm by myself, but so many of my friends
They're going to be there.
Yeah, they're going to be there. They're going to pop in for songs.
Ah, cool.
But I thought if people didn't know much about Trash Moon, they could come and see a really cool show.
The lore, I like how that was,
the lore.
The lore of the Trash Moon, which we kind of pried out of you, but I think there's more in there.
There's more, yeah. And I'll have different types of banjos, and I'll play different styles of banjo. I'll play I sing a lot of jazz, so I've been arranging a couple jazz tunes for the banjo and singing. But yeah, so that's the first show this Sunday here.
January 5th.
January 5th.
That's Sunday.
And then January 31st is another one with Jake and Rebecca Workman.
So that's kind of where you and I reconnected a little bit from last year at the Ogden Music Fest. We were chatting about doing some fun stuff, and we had space here at the Hive. But I was at Jake Workman's workshop at the Mill Creek Commons, and what a cool guy.
Yeah, he's one of the best bluegrass players, I would say, and probably in the world.
He's from Utah, right?
And he's from Utah.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, he played with the Rookie Skaggs for a long time, and he does a guitar week-long workshop out in North Carolina with Brian Sutton and a lot of other amazing, very, very well-known artists. So he lives in town, and he's really excited about what we're doing here.
In town, I thought it was at Oak City.
Oh, yeah. Right? He's like 2 hours away.
Yeah, he's like hidden down there in central-ish.
He hides in the mountains.
I have some friends who have family there, and they're like, "Who is this person? Is he just like hiding out there, or can people know that he's there?" I don't know. But is he going to do a workshop here in the Zen Den as well?
He's not going to do a workshop.
Not this time?
I think he wanted to keep it separate since he's coming with his wife, who's also a very, very talented musician.
Rebecca?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of the shows, they're all kind of string band music. But what's cool about doing them here is we get to support local business and collaborate, and all these shows are very intimate. So we have some out of town, Jake and Rebecca. We have Lily Henley and Duncan Wickel.
And they're going to be here in February?
In February? Yeah, and if you haven't checked out their music, they do a lot of double fiddle, guitar fiddle, or cello fiddle.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
Arrangements, really, really beautiful.
And then probably put all the links to that stuff in the show notes so you can go check that out.
Yeah, so on the Hot House West page, I made a Cozy Concert Series page. And it has every show kind of in order, and then you can click on them. These are RSVP shows.
Yeah.
So you can come if you don't RSVP, but it really helps us to know what to prepare for.
Set up chairs and things like that.
Yeah.
And there's like kind of the opposite weeks you're doing the Lois Lane shows as well, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty rad. You guys are keeping it busy.
Yes, yeah. Meg Peters, the owner of Acoustic Music.
Thanks, Meg. We love you.
Yeah, we love you, Meg. She wanted to do some shows this winter too, so we have a couple shows at her house, and you can see them all online, and on each event page there's links to videos and a description.
We didn't talk about bathtub though.
The bathtub,
yeah. We're gonna talk about the bathtub series.
Yeah.
What a cool thing.
Yeah. So the bathtub, let's see. It started a couple years ago. I had a kiddie pool, and we did videos in the kiddie pool, and I was like, this is so silly. And then my really close friends were at this estate sale and found this big pink bathtub.
Sort of. Yeah, it's huge.
And they were like, "Look at this," and I was like, "Sweet, we should do videos in there." And they were like, "Yeah." And so we did a couple kind of for fun last year, and then this year I put a call to action for local Trash Moon bands to apply.
Yeah,
and
I saw through Theoretical Blonde. I just saw theirs this morning.
Oh yeah, there's the whole series.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think what I love about those and what I wanted to do with them is have a video that had great audio, that was really colorful, and really reflected the humanness and the beauty of these artists and their music.
It was fun. It was silly, and it was really well done.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I find that a lot of the media with country artists in particular can be very just like dark and moody, which is cool, like stoic, black and white and stoic. And I was like, well, what if it's fun too?
Very cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I gotta mention the Cosmic Hootenanny this year. If you didn't go down to that was probably the silliest thing that I've ever witnessed. It was a riot. There was a banjo army, and I felt like I was the only banjo player that wasn't there in the city. And we'll make better on that next year. But there was also like the fiddle army that came out and battled the banjo army. It was amazing. She didn't know that. It was clear that she was blindsided by all the fiddles. They had totally got you on that one.
They
That
did.
was awesome. It was a great event, and that was a fundraiser, right? For the
for Hot
nonprofit.
House,
Very cool. Well, thank you so much.
Yes.
You want to give us a little outro?
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you so much again for coming.
Of course. Thanks for having
Can't wait to see
me.
the show.